when you just come back as soon as you're ready and you work your way back to playing at that level, and it's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? So I still think I've been productive. Come back on the court and being productive, but I'm not trying to make a case. I don't feel the need to come out and make a case for myself. I feel like what I do and what I play through, and it's self-explanatory. I do what I need to do for the team. I come out and I do my job every night. That's it.
Was it with a little bit of curiosity that you looked to the announcement tonight?
I mean, obviously, because I know I'm one of the guys that they're going to be choosing from. But I just want to see what the criteria is. I'd be interested to see why I wouldn't or would not. So that's it.
What was your guys' kind of focus today in practice?
We worked on a lot of the movement stuff that we work on offense. Moving off of the ball and things like that. Our flow action. That's what it was a lot of. That shooting, we got to lift in. Just some solid work.
Does that flow change for you with playing off the ball more in terms of like what you focus on?
Well, it's a lot of times it's movement off of one of our bigs, having the ball, pitch it to them, screening for each other. Kind of like what Golden State does.
Right.
It's not so much handling the ball; it's a lot of passing and movement. So we've been successful when we play that way. So we're trying to get better at it.
Do you think that this year you guys are sharing the ball and moving as much as you have in previous years on your stops?
I think we are.
Yeah.
I think in the past we might have been a little bit better at it. I think it's flowed easier, having older players and people who've been around. So this year, we like I said, we're trying to get better at it. You got a question?
Yeah, Dave, I do. Looking around the NBA, there are a lot of good players who haven't made All-Star games yet. Do you think it's fair for coaches to vote in guys who put up pedestrian-like numbers and get into the All-Star game? Or do you think All-Stars should be guys who change teams drastically?
I think it should be guys who change teams drastically, but there are certain things that go into this now, and those certain things are out of our control. So you just got to roll with the punches.
I understand. There's a lot of politics involved in this game.
How would you categorize drastically change a team?
Your presence makes a huge difference, or if you take your presence elsewhere to make the same impact, you'll be able to carry that same load.
Do you think CJ should be considered for an All-Star?
Yeah, I mean he's played at that level. When I went down, he really stepped up his level of play. From last year, this year, I think he's gotten a lot better. A lot of it has been his comfort level, just with what we do, his comfort level of being on the floor in the NBA game. He's taking a lot of pressure off of me. I know coming back off of that injury and getting back in shape and getting back in rhythm. I told him, you handle, and I'm going to find my way and make my way back in. And he made that transition easy for me because of how good he is, and I think he should be in consideration.